What's up, all you people watching? We're about to play for the ACC title. Just doing some recruiting here. All right, good fit. All right, so the one with the locks on them, they aren't going to come to me. You probably won't either, but.
Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will be the first up today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
The Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Glenn. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? This one's going to fall incomplete. Comes up.
All right.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn. Opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Washington. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Guys.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back.
Come on.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They make the stop. Not before a solid gain that time.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
So after the play action fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Gibson. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. And the Noles will come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. DB's backing off from the line now. The pocket breaking down. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drop last time they had it. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down of the 47.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. Nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, will be watching this game and being very proud.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Man, because everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the same runner's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4 down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the 1st down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. So they'll try to add to the lead now at the 18. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking to throw. It's Glenn. It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. And the Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Damn.
Across the 40 now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. The Noles are going to keep this drive moving. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range. They didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Line gets set up. It's a 1st down play. They're going to run it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a fly to the wideout. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the mark there after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack.
Ah!
The kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. 2nd down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Glenn. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Knowles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But it's intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on. And this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Second down now after the sack. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this third and long. To the air, it's Glenn. They've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession pick in the very first play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
In on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job of coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Canes will line up on first and 10. Receiver in motion now. Hand off to the right side.
Oh.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a bullet, but incomplete. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The Canes come to the line with first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, handoff. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Miami. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's Glenn. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So he brings the 2-minute warning. This offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Noles will have to take it away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window
What's up, J-Ro?
into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Gets some space around the 30. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's complete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Tough spot. The offense has to convert 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up 4th down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC Championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball at the 44.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Same tailback, another carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 3rd down play for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here.
Oh, crap.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And nothing but green grass ahead.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Florida State. Aren't you taught on defense? defense, Kirk. Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
They make the extra point, the trail 21-10.
A 95-yard pass.
On the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it
1, 2,
last time.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 man front. There we go.
And there's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And the runner takes off to his right. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Caught on the outside. It's Robinson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Oh, a reverse. Tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them,
Yeah, sub him.
to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Canes are in the red zone now. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff running right. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he floats this pass deep.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones that you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Touchdown, Hurricane.
Yeah.
Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. Mixture Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Dropping back. It's Glenn. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it was good enough for a first down. The Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it a 43. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here at 26.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Back to throw. It's Glenn. Caught quickly.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tight end goes in motion. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's tackled at the 22.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Fair catch made at the 35. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to throw again. And he's going to stretch the defense.
There it is. Yeah.
And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll try the right here. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Here comes the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Canes will come to the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job on the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on 3rd down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. But I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Okay, the Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the tailback's got it again. Got a lane. Can he get in? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
We want the stories. We want the stuff.
And the Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Canes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. Wow, it's a good game right there. All right, I don't think y'all want to see me recruiting, so I'm going to get on off here. I'm going to jump back on a little bit later on.